The propagation of as-Salafiyya was hindered in many ways, one of which was through Arabization and the fetishization of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. I observed communities in the heart of the inner city shift their focus away from propagating Tawhid and becoming preoccupied with affairs that did not directly affect them overseas. Leading imams and organizations communicated a hyper-focus on disagreements happening among some overseas scholars, neglecting the immediate problems happening in their own nation. As a result, a distorted view of Salafiyya was allowed to spread among the laypeople. Laypeople began to busy themselves with arguments over fine points of fiqh and manhaj, often personal problems between individual students of knowledge devolving and engulfing whole regions. A strange belief took hold that taking on surface-level aspects of Arabian culture would protect brothers and their families from the pathologies in the inner city and wider Western society. Native scholarship and leadership was not developed or was undermined due to low self-esteem among brothers and the belief that Islamic scholarship was for Arabs only. This over-esteem of Arabs also played out in brothers not connecting with Salafi scholars in other parts of the world such as Africa and Asia. Blackness was undervalued among brothers. To be openly black and unashamed was seen as un-Islamic. This view was not based on Quran wa Sunnah, but due to blind following cultural anti-black notions. In many ways, brothers and sisters failed to stand on many of the principles that luminaries such as Sheikh bin Baz, Sheikh Uthaymeen, Sheikh Albani, and many others gave us. Salafiyya was applied to the issue of Aqidah, but many times not applied to other areas of life such as marriage, education, sociology, psychology, transactions, and commerce, etc. This is yet another case study of Islam being understood and implemented as a way of life versus Islam being distorted into something cultish in the community. I am still convinced that the Salafi methodology represents pure, unadulterated Islam, and that if Islam is understood and appreciated in the West, it will solve many of its ills. Those who ascribe to this methodology, the methodology of the Sahaba, may Allah be pleased with them, have a mandate to clarify the reality of it, and when possible, right the wrongs that have been done in its name. The challenge is to reverse the mistakes mentioned in this post and seek knowledge of the Deen and pursue the relentless implementation of it in ourselves, our family, and our community. All power is in the hands of Allah Ta'ala, and we beg Him for His forgiveness and help. Ameen.